Are you recording?
Podcasting is done, dude.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah.
What do you want to hear?
Just something that sounds like garbage.
I have more days where I'm hammered than I'm not.
Beer is like, it's like Needs Warrior.
Yeah.
And then I took a bunch of shrooms.
Dude.
It was awesome.
Well. Looks like it's another episode of Garbage Days. How are you guys? Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the fucking show. You sound like a drunk guy getting ready to get his ass kicked. You guys want it? Welcome to the fucking.
You know what I've been watching, dude? Because of a small opportunity. I've been watching AEW because you're talking
about pro wrestling right now.
We're talking about amateur wrestling. Isn't that amateur?
What are you talking about? No.
Oh, I didn't know it was pro. I thought it was amateur. I thought WWF was pro.
What does that mean? Okay, so what would these guys be?
Look at you with your eyebrows all over the place for this conversation.
I'm just confused as to what you think they would be. Amateur, dude. Do you know what amateur means? I mean, that would mean like no training. It would mean they just hired guys to go on TV and figure it out. Well, that would be amateur.
The first one I watched looked like a bunch of uncles were in the ring.
Do you remember the names?
No, I don't remember anything about it. Do you watch AEW?
Yeah, it's like my favorite promotion.
That's your favorite?
Well, in like America, yeah, because it's just WWE and AEW now, yeah. And
well, they really give the finger a lot in it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're having fun, man, on TNT.
Yeah, I feel like WWE doesn't give the finger.
Well, because WWE is like, I think it's got a G rating or a PG rating. And AEW might be TV-14. I could be wrong. It's something like that, though.
Well, I've been watching it because of some sort of thing that I don't even think I could talk about. But it's, oh God, it's painful, dude. Sometimes, some matches, I'm like, wow, this is really good. You know that.
Yeah, you're a moron. You should ask me about it. I mean, you don't even have to watch it. I'll just tell you what's going on.
I mean, how much more boring would that be if I went, hey, Scott, can you just tell me about 4 matches?
I mean, dude, it's what I like to text about. Maybe I'll fucking text you more, you know?
I know, we're strictly business.
It's like the only wisdom I have to give, you know? And then you're not letting me give it. It's like rude.
That is rude.
Yeah.
It's like if you started a podcast about Blink-182 and just never texted me.
Yeah, dude. It's like, yeah, it's like a wrestling wisdom cock block.
I am liking that dude, Darby Allin. I feel like that's like a guy that's either.
Oh, yes. For those listening, there's a guy, Darby Allin, who weighs what? Probably like 145. Yeah, like 145 pounds. He wears studs. Shit, I think like his shoes are like black Vans, but half of his face is painted like a skeleton, and he rides a skateboard to the ring.
Yeah. I was saying,
and he paints his nails like you.
Yeah, I was like, if CM Punk is like, CM Punk is like Green Day, then
he's straight edge. He's like
Darby Allin is like. Darby Allin is like MXPX, where it's just like, Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. I didn't think.
He also does like stunts. That's like a big thing. Not just in the wrestling ring, which he does. So like jump from high places, and the whole idea is like every time you see a match with him, he's gonna get killed.
How old is he? Like 28?
He's got a fold in, yeah, probably 27, 28, something like that. Christ. I actually saw him a few years ago. Oh, dude, this is so fucking embarrassing. So. I've never reached out to a pro wrestler in my life because why the fuck would I? Why? Okay. There's no reason to.
Tell them how you feel. Tell them that
maybe
I've never. Stuff.
Yeah. I've never done that. But I saw Darby Allin a few years ago at like some VFW hall or something, and he was unbelievable. And I thought he should know because no one went there to see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you want to tell a person that to make them feel nice. And so I wrote like this really nice thing to him. And then he just sent me a thumbs up. Yeah.
Brutal.
Fucking eat shit and die.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be the opposite of what you were going to say. I thought he was going to send you a message like asking you how you are. He seems like that kind of guy where as you're texting him, for the first time, you see those little bubbles come up, and you're like, "Does this guy? What the fuck is happening? This guy sees me already."
Just a thumbs up, but also I think wrestling is the closest thing to stand up, and so he's also probably expecting me to go, I run a thing, at a thing. I can't pay you, but so I get it. Just like avoiding most people at all costs.
Yes. I
leave half your face. Okay, so get this: half of his face is painted like a skeleton, and the reason is because his uncle was his best bud when he was a kid, and then his uncle died in a drunk driving crash or something.
Oh God!
And he was like, part of me died that day too, and so part of him is a skeleton.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, like his uncle.
I thought he just was like,
it's absurd.
I thought he was just looking for his.
He thinks he's genetically skeleton because his dad is dead now. He thinks he's like part angel or his uncle. He thinks genetically he's like, well, 50% of the people in my family are dead, so genetically I'm Irish, Dutch, and a dad.
Yeah, I did 23andMe, and turns out I'm 5% skeleton. Can you believe that? Well, he also has tattoos of skeletons going up his arm, right, or something.
I don't even know if those are tattoos. I think he draws a lot of this shit on before he goes out.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. And he has.
Yeah, but his action figure comes with a little skateboard. You get a little tech deck with it.
Really? He has an action figure?
Yeah.
I didn't know AEW people get. I look at AEW.
They just started getting action figures. Because you're a piece of shit. Soder loves it. Soder loves it so much. And then there's this guy who we both don't know well, and he doesn't like AEW.
Okay.
And he has our cell phone numbers from a wrestling convention both me and Soder were at.
Okay.
And he got our numbers because he was hanging out with us. But now he'll just text us and harass us because he doesn't like AEW. And I can take it, but I know he's sending the same shit to Soder. And I know Soder can take it, but it's like a different level of disrespect. If you're texting me at 10 at night, yo, your favorite wrestler sucks, what the fuck are you thinking? That's one thing. But texting like a busy Dan Soder.
Yeah.
Hey, the wrestling you enjoy is gay. Eat shit and die. See you around, buddy. But you just met him twice.
Yeah, Dan is
2 days in a row at a convention.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thinks we're pals because we had a long weekend at a convention. They're all long weekends, It wasn't like we didn't end up pulling all-nighters and and waving bye to each other at the airport,
Yeah, I mean, the first time I watched the AEW thing, it was incredibly interesting. It was that the just like so funny and everything. And the matches, the last match was that dude Darby versus that big guy, and they were
Brian Cage.
They were throwing themselves
out.
Yeah,
I don't think they have a wellness policy either. So the guys that are jacked are like very jacked. Yeah, but they have a lot of tiny guys.
Health insurance at AEW.
No. Even in WWE, they don't get health insurance. They're like private contractors.
What?
Yeah, it's like a legal loophole WWE does. It fucks them in the ass. They're like circus people, dude. Yeah, that's why I like it so much. I like the circus. That's why I like stand up. Just a big fan of like, welcome. Let me lie to you. Whatever that is, I'm fucking on board.
That's exactly what we're doing here too.
Yeah, it's my favorite. All my favorite art. Yeah, come on in and let me trick you.
I could see you being like something in the circus, some sort of. Come see the sad man.
I couldn't be a clown because clowns have to be like flexible now,
Really? What do you mean?
Oh yeah, clowns are like Cirque du Soleil at this point. If you go to a circus, clowns aren't just honk. Like, I mean, you could be a clown and then you work kids' birthday parties, because you figured out some tricks with string or something.
Yeah, I knew tons of clowns.
You studied YouTube. You knew tons of clowns. How? Explain. What do you mean?
I had my friends' parents. So many of them were clowns.
No shit.
My friend Jacob. Should I say his name? I mean, this isn't really hurting him. But Jacob Kimbrough. No, it's a different Jacob. His dad Alan was a clown, and he was so good at it. And he would do I mean, we were also kids, so he could have been terrible at it. But he was like, he would do that thing where you'd cup your hands together, you go, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. You know that?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
You like create like a flute, and then he'd like, he'd take fucking string out of his mouth and shit.
Yeah, I think that's cool when you're like a hippie and you're a young guy.
Yeah.
But then you're just a clown, and it's not like attractive, you know, because everybody, like for the most part, you learn a thing to get pussy, right?
Yeah. Clowns,
like
I don't think they're in it for the pussy.
So every clown, but initially there's got to be some pussy factor in it. And it comes from something, whether it comes from the type of women you're hanging out with or what you perceive as like attractive to a lady, you know?
Yeah.
And I know some women that if you ask them to be honest about magic, they do love the sleight of hand that comes
Who
with
doesn't,
it.
Dude?
No, but what
How do you not like?
But I don't mean like us. Look, Brendan's gonna do a magic trick right now. Holy shit, he really did it!
Oh, what are you gonna do, bitch?
Oh my gosh.
Look, it's actually in your ear. Look at that.
Whoa.
Wow.
Amazing.
Scott touched his ear.
You gotta check every time. I don't trust you.
Okay. I get it. I get women that like magic. And
No. I don't mean the sleight of hand like, okay, so you just did that, and I'm impressed because it disappeared. But there are some women impressed because you moved your fingers around. And
interesting.
There's like this low-key thing that women love when dudes move their fingers around. That's why they love you go see a band, right? You take a girl to go see a band and she's like staring at the drummer a whole lot.
Yeah, or the
guitarist. When he's twirling.
Yeah.
It's because she's watching finger action and it's exciting her. Women don't have much to get excited about when they go out in public, you know? It's not just like all up in their face. And so they have to notice things like finger movement. And magicians are constantly like moving their fingers and it'll make you wet.
And men, we're excited about literally everything. We're like,
we just
whoa,
out.
Check that out.
Exactly.
That's a whoa, blue
it's
car.
Shaped like an ass. You walk past it again.
I fucked a girl who was in like
shaped like an ass.
Who was shaped like an ass. Yeah. I fucked a donkey is what I'm saying. I fucked a girl who dated a clown for a couple of years, and she was like, yeah, it was hot. You know, he was fucking honking his nose and spraying seltzer at her all the time, you know, pulling fucking strings out of her puss.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Tampon strings all tied together.
You get yelled at for that.
Yeah. You get yelled at for that.
That seems like something the lady wouldn't like very much.
No, yeah, unless
I know Suba Agarwal, who's a comic we came up with, she would do clown stuff on the side. Like if she was struggling some months, you'd see Suba head into the park to go do magic for people, hoping that they would tip her. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. She does clown shit. She juggles and all that stuff.
I can juggle.
I cannot juggle, and I'm pissed about it. There was a kid who lived across the street from me who knew how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
Unicycle, like he unicycled, he juggled. And,
in your school, did you guys have a big show where certain kids had to do certain things? So if like some kids would go to the juggling, some kids would go to the unicycling and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember in grade school every year they tried to teach us how to juggle. You'd start with the light like tissue stuff, you know?
Yes.
And then you get heavier, and then I fail.
And then you go to chainsaws. Yep.
And then you go, being a clown's fucking stupid anyway. But really, it's just nobody could quite figure it out.
Yeah,
you know?
And then you become like this fucking fat cat suit on Wall Street.
Yeah.
But all you really want is to learn how to juggle.
Exactly. We're just saying our prayers every night that magicians don't know how to dress nice. Because if they did, where would the ladies be for us? You know?
They wouldn't. There would be no women for us. It would be
a well-dressed magician. Game over.
Yeah. I mean, I like juggling because when you juggle, you kind of like the key to it is just kind of like turning your brain off. And just
there's a focus. I can't do that.
Oh, dude, it's fucking awesome. I wish I had juggling balls right now. I'd put on a little show for you. I did magic.
Dude, I've never won. I don't play board games, but I've never won a board game. No, okay, that's not true. I'll win like twice, and then it becomes like a disaster, and everybody's excuse was, oh, well, I was warming up. You know?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm pretty good first round always, but it's because like somebody isn't paying attention yet, whoever I'm playing.
Let me ask you this. When you play Life, have you ever played the game of Life?
Never played Life, no.
What?
No.
That's crazy with that little.
The title always bothered me. It seems sacrilegious.
Well,
it seems like you're selling something when you decide to play the game of Life, you know?
Yeah, it's a weird game. I don't like that game.
What do you do? You get a house? Do you get a house? You get a kid?
Well, when you can get a house and you can get a kid. Well, actually, house is the last thing. So you go through the thing of life, and then you get to the house, and then you have to wait for the other person to finish their turn, and then at the end, when you both have houses, you count how much money you both have, and whoever has the most money and most accolades wins.
And that's the game of life.
And that doesn't include.
That is harsh.
You get money for children. So if you pick up children, you also get more money at the end of the game.
You get more money.
Yeah. But there's an option in the beginning of the game where you can they give you the option. They go, okay, when you first start, would you like to just go right into the working world and kind of have like a leg up on your opponent? Or would you like to go to the school? Would you like to go through school? And people pick school, but there's not like any advantages to school. Like you don't get more cards or anything like that.
Yeah, at least I don't loser think so. Shit, dude. I don't know what losers are just out here playing Life.
I know. It's so fucking
board games are for weenies, dude.
Yeah. Hey, here's something that you can do. Why don't you go out and actually play Life, you fucking losers?
Yeah. Hey, bitch. How about that? That's what I would say at 10. Bitch. And they'd go, okay. And they'd go, he's not good at playing games with everybody. He loses, and then he takes it really personally.
I hated Monopoly.
And then I'm just sitting in the corner. Everything is gay. Except me. That was most of my life.
Like, Scott, do you want to be the thumbnail, the little thumb thingy, or do you want to be the doggy? And you're like, this is for homos.
And I go, rules suck. It's just a game of rules. We were all hanging out, and then you said, hey, let's do 10 rules and follow the rules, and then go, I win because I followed all the rules. What? No, thank you. I'm lawless.
What a board game is.
Yeah, board game is, hey, let's play these 12 rules. What?
And see who wins.
I like the game with 7 rules. And then you start playing the game with 7 rules, and then someone goes, when I play it, it's 8 rules, and and then they start arguing about that.
Yeah.
Well, it's usually 7, but I've been playing 8. Okay, I'll let it go this time. Well, don't let it go this time, because then that's not even the game.
Yeah.
That shit. I can't play board games, dude. And that's the same reason I said I couldn't play sports, is because of the rules of it all. But I think the truth is when you implement rules, then that's where failure comes from, because if there's no rules, where's the failure?
Yes.
What, I failed at a conversation? No, I got sleepy. Fuck you. I wanted to go home.
Yeah, there's no rules in a conversation. I mean, there's social rules.
Barely. Yeah. Which I can't
spit in my face.
Yeah.
But also, nothing is stopping you from spitting in my face.
Yeah, but anything else, just
that's so true. I mean,
up for failure.
I kind of enjoy it. Like I played Uno recently, and someone was like, "Hey, there's more rules to Uno than you think," and they were like, "You got to do this," and you
were like,
that.
"What?" And they were like, Yo, here's the thing about they taught you in a rap, and you were cool, because that's what someone describing a game would say to you.
Yeah, the music
There's more
starts.
Rules to Uno. What?
The music starts, and their dialogue isn't singing yet, but for some reason, it's now layered on top. Like there's it's better audio quality. That's how musicals do it. When they start they go, you don't know about Uno? Well, let me tell you. And the let me tell you is now
is out of
set
the
in
room.
A studio.
Yeah, you're in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that editing.
Oh God.
They've gotten better at that.
That's why you like wrestling so much, because it has rules, but they're constantly breaking them.
Constantly breaking the rules. And then you cheer for the guy. I cheer for the guy who breaks the rules, I like the bad boys. I like the heels.
With a baseball bat.
So the Jericho thing is funny. So Chris Jericho is probably the only household name that wrestles there. Well, Sting is there now, but he hasn't wrestled yet. Yeah. He's an old man, whatever. But Jericho is also old, but he's not old. But he's old in the sense that, so now that it's on TNT, a bunch of NBA fans, it was like on delay because an NBA game was on. So immediately following the game, they cut to the show and it was a Chris Jericho match, and all these fans who haven't seen Jericho in like 20 years started tweeting saying how fat he got, because you could tell he's just getting wasted every night. Oh, dude, that boy looks like he's drunk in the ring.
He just looks like he's
bloated. He looks like he parties way
too hard. He's like a 45-year-old man.
No, dude,
who isn't taking care of himself.
He's got that puffy face, that Farley death. You ever see the Farley death photo?
No.
Oh, he's got that.
Oh,
you never saw that? Oh, I saw that like.
Should I bring that up? Kid. Should I bring that up right now?
Why? I mean, you could bring it up for the world to see. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, we can do that. You want to watch? I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll take.
That seems like such a harsh leap.
I know.
Hey, we're hanging out. We're chatting it up, talking about whatever.
I'm gonna.
You guys want to see a dead body? It really is just two kids having a podcast. Well, we're gonna look up some dead bodies now. That's what I used to do. Middle school was like big on like, okay, everybody's here. Okay, Google beheaded woman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not bringing it up. No, that is awful.
You saw it. Farley.
Yeah. That ruined my day.
So Farley's death picture, it looks like he just got done doing a bit, like his shirt is ripped completely open, or maybe they're probably doing chest compressions.
Okay.
And then they took a photo. They probably run in and start helping him first, right? They don't run in and go, wait, quick. Choo, 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 choo. That's the sound of a camera. I can't make a camera sound.
You know what you got to do? You got to go.
What would you do?
But you got to go choo.
You don't know what kind of camera I was doing. It was a specific type of camera from exactly that time.
I know exactly
from the year he died.
Doing. Yeah, I know exactly what camera you were doing. You were doing the camera with the little bulb on top. Yeah, there you fucking go. That was good. Like there you go. See, if you just apply yourself.
You know what you do? You got to become it. And none of you fucking losers who are good at impressions feel comfortable saying that. You got to become, whatever. What did I just? Yeah, exactly. The camera. You just feel yourself inside of the lens.
Yeah. Okay. So what were you saying? So the guy comes in with the camera.
What are we talking about? He took a picture of Chris Farley. We're talking about the Chris Farley photo, and like there's like a bubble coming out of his mouth.
Oh, dude, that fucked me up.
I don't know how that works. It's not about
just
death.
Seeing that just now, I really should have never done that to myself. I should have waited till after this. I did not think it was going to be that bad. Oh, his face is all red. Fucking gross, dude. Fuck that.
I can't believe you never saw that. That was one of the first things I ever looked up on the internet.
Oh God.
I think at first I looked up where he was buried because as a kid I always wanted to go. That was like my mecca, wherever Chris Farley's buried. And then quickly it was like, oh, I can't go see him. Okay, what did it look like then?
Disgusting. He doesn't look like that in the grave. Now he's all. You ever think about this where you're like, oh, now he's all bones. He's just bones now.
Yeah, but they're not even anymore because they inject you with all that bullshit and stuff.
What are you talking about?
Well, they take out your organs, they put them in like plastic bags, and then put them back inside of you.
Oh God, I hate
they
this
sew your eyelids shut. They put like a bunch of stuff in your mouth. I think they take your eyeballs out.
Ew.
They take out like a bunch of stuff. I think
this is fucking gross, dude.
And then they put that stuff in you so you're preserved. It's all about preserving you, and I don't think it's just to preserve you for the open casket. I think it's to preserve you for like forever.
What? Why would anyone do that? That goes against what we should be doing with these people. It's bad enough.
Yeah, but I know the truth is you'd go, well, what would you want to do with a body that would be the most natural?
Send it into space.
Yeah, well, okay. I don't think that's the most natural.
Send it into space.
I would assume literally the most natural is like push it out a window is really the most natural is leave it in the woods. That's the most natural way you can let a body decompose.
Yeah, no, you leave it in the woods and let the animals get to it.
Exactly. It's the most natural thing you could do.
Yeah.
But I think it's against the law because we live in a society. We live in a society.
There's
guys who say that, man. I catch a few guys who, people respect, and they're out here saying we live in a society.
So what do you mean by that? What was that all? What does that mean?
That's like a lame thing to say.
Is it a lame thing to say?
Yeah, it's always followed with some bullshit.
Well, we live in a society.
Yeah.
So
we live in a society, and then what was I even talking about? Like dead bodies. I don't know.
That's
I don't know that. Yeah, it's
our
always
society
also
sucks. Like, yes, we live in a society, but it's a bad society.
But it's all right, man. I mean, like compared to societies, like I don't know. I've never made anything that looked half as good. You ever do like a shoebox exhibit?
You're saying our society is good because you've never made a society?
Well, yeah. I mean, what else do I? Like how else do you compare it?
I think
Adam
we can Sandler improve defense.
No, I think we can improve it, but it's like, yeah.
You're like, you make a society, okay? Stop being so hard on the government.
The problem with making societies, though, is you got. There's probably a rule, and the main rule is you got to kill like what?
Everyone.
5,000 people. Yeah, it seems like everybody.
Yeah.
And so it comes off so insane now when it happens, But everybody's just trying to build societies, I think,
Of course. Well, it's like with this pandemic, someone was telling me they were doing research on pandemics, and every pandemic ended not abruptly. It just ended like because people were like, okay, people die, you just hopefully you don't get it. And that's what we have to do. Dude, Joe Biden went at his inauguration, should have just came out and went, and the pandemic, we just got to kill everybody. That's just what it's got to be, man.
What an impression.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, I don't understand. Sound like you're like holding in like weed smoke in your mouth.
Yeah, I can't do a Joe Biden, and people that can do a Joe Biden, it confuses me to the depths I'll never understand.
I know when I watch Joe Biden, it just sounds like he's trying to like hold his teeth in his mouth. There's a lot of that.
He's like, man, we just got to kill everybody.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. You have to become the person.
You have to become Joe Biden. It's the same function going on in his brain as an old camera.
Exactly. But what if he just came out and said that? I think a lot of people would be like, you think liberals?
No, they'd be fucking mad at him. It's like when Cuomo said we had to reopen and oh, hey, we're gonna figure it out, but it we can't sustain this, so we're gonna have to reopen anyway. Like right after Trump left.
Cuomo's all over the place, man. Just like the opinion on that guy, you're like, do I like him? Do I not like him? What the fuck's going on? That's what I like about him. He's he's a piece of shit, but he sticks to his guns. This is me.
Yeah, there's an Andrew Dice Clay element to him. That's what I like him. Like he's got nipple rings. You know that, right? He has nipple rings.
Really have nipple rings?
Yeah, but not a piece of you thinks it's gay at all.
Yeah.
That's what kind of man he is. That's an interesting guy.
Have nipple rings, dude. He just
he's got nipple rings, or he's got or
he's got crazy nipples. That's what it is.
Or there's dudes out here, ladies can attest, that their nipples are fucked up because they're asking girls to suck them all the time.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe that's a thing. Yeah, there's guys if you get your nipples sucked all the time, they get like fucked up, I think.
Do you like your nipples sucked?
No, I don't actually. And I'm not saying there's anything against that because hey,
no, me neither. I just don't feel anything when I do it.
Yeah, I just don't get the process of what's happening.
I like getting parts of my body licked. I like my neck licked.
Yeah,
I like licking necks. What are you gonna do?
Licking necks.
I do lick necks.
I stick the whole tongue out and just like what kind of dog are you? When you lick a neck, what kind of dog could you compare it to? You go to somebody's house and you're sitting on the couch and the dog jumps up. Which neck lick you got?
I got like a good dog lick, like one that's like, this isn't species specified, but it's definitely like
it's training specified.
So I have a dog that's like, he's a good dog, but he likes to lick. So, but it makes you go, stop. When you're like that. That's how I am.
Your lick. That's how you lick them.
I make out and then I go to the neck and I start kissing the neck, and then I don't even. There we go. Dude, this isn't even like a planned thing. I just start licking.
I love it, dude.
That's why I'm so alone, I think.
Yeah, that seems like you were a kid who like had like a binky for a long time. Or a Bobby, whatever you want to call it,
Binky. We called it Binky.
That licking Bobby? Is like, you ever see a cat like start like licking a blanket? You go, what the fuck is it doing? And then you start focusing. You go, oh, it's thinking of like a cat tit or something.
Yeah, it thinks it's a mom.
Yeah, that's
or something.
you licking a neck.
Yeah, God damn it. It's been so fucking long.
I'm like a good dog, he said. I'm like a good dog. And like, remember like good dogs in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Which meant like he will literally kill anybody but his owner, but his male owner. He's even mean to like the male owner's wife. Dog. Yeah. He's a great dog. He'll rip your dick off, and he fucking hates everything. Every movement. He hates movement. Yeah. Loves me. Just the best dog you could have.
He's the best dog in the world. If you're around him and you even slightly move, he'll kill you.
Yes, exactly.
He's a good
best dog in the world. I keep him outside. Inside just fills him with rage. That's why they used to keep dogs outside.
If I change the channel and he's in the vicinity of my property, he goes on a spree, a killing spree. He's a good dog.
Good dog to me.
Oh, you're frozen, buddy. I mean, I could still hear you, but
you're frozen. Yeah, so don't.
I'm frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen to me, and I'm moving.
Well, it's not my.
Dude, my hair sucks right now.
Well, I can't even see you. What the fuck? Am I still frozen for you? Oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. And it's for sure you, because now the quality of your camera has changed a little bit.
Oh shit! Every dog my uncle ever had, it was sick 'em. That was like a thing you would say. Watch him, and it would be like little tiny miniature. I remember a miniature pinscher named Minnie, and I'd walk into his apartment and he'd go, "Watch him, Minnie, watch him," and the dog would go,
"Whoa, I hate that."
Fuck. Yeah.
People treat their dogs like they're just little toys.
Yeah, they put like chaos in them.
Yeah, my buddy had a dog named Charlie, and Charlie was fucked up, man. This dog was owned by teenagers, so he was just like always like so like scrappy and everything. And when we were in the backyard,
just like Cheese Whiz was half of his diet.
Yeah, we would blow fucking weed smoke in his face, and like if we had parties and he was barking, we'd be like, "Oh, put Charlie into the little brother's room," and then he would just bark in the little brother's room for hours. Just like that's got to be mentally fucking like crazy on a dog. He just thinks we're abandoning him for like 7 hours.
Yeah, it has no concept of it. You ever see those dog videos where it's like dog left at home while person goes to work, but he videoed the dog and the dog is just sitting at the door for 8 hours crying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's very sad.
Absolutely, people whipped, dude.
Dogs are so fucking stupid.
Whipped.
Yeah, get a life, dogs.
Yeah, get a grip, dude.
But this dog Charlie, so we'd be out in the backyard, and and my friend Paul, who owned the dog, was so fucked up that he just taught his dog to go like, get him. Like it felt like the dog immediately knew. Like it wasn't trained at all. A bunny would run by and Paul would just go, Charlie, get him. And Charlie would run after the fucking rabbit, and we'd be in the backyard going like, no, bunny, run away, get away. And he'd catch these fucking rabbits and destroy them. And it was the saddest thing I've ever seen up until this day, where I just looked at Chris Farley's dead body.
God damn. Did you have pets growing up?
Yeah. I had 4 Shih Tzus.
Shut up, Brendan.
Yeah.
You had 4 Shih Tzus.
4 Shih Tzus.
One for each person in the family, and you all look like each other, right? Just a fucking Shih Tzu family.
It's a sad reason we had. So we got this dog Bailey, and a year into Bailey's life, he got like kidney cancer or something. It was the saddest thing. I was such a young kid. I was in middle school. It was like my first real like, oh, I love this dog, and they're like, Bailey's gonna die, and then. Because this was a whole scam with the vet. The vet was like, you should get him another dog, so that he can have somebody as he's dying to whatever. So we get this other dog, Dylan, and then another scam.
You bought it off of the vet?
No, but they definitely
sounds like something that this is something one of your parents said and they were wrong.
Yeah, probably. And then we get this other dog.
This vet is trying to scam you into buying another dog.
I think that's what it is, because then when Bailey died, Dylan was like, they were like, oh, Dylan's sad, you should get another dog. And so we got another dog.
So you had 2 dogs.
So then we had two dogs, but then while we were getting the other dog, another dog was like looking my sister in the face, and she was like, I want that one too. And so we just got 2 more dogs.
Wow, weak. Yeah, I mean, I got 4 cats for like similar reason.
4 cats?
Yeah, we got 4 cats and a dog.
There's a difference between 4 dogs and 4 cats. Really?
Oh no, but dude, they're angels, and we got that litter on. We're on top of it, so it smells like heaven here. And yeah, they rule. One of them is like a dog. I play catch with him and shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I'll send you a video of it later.
Nice. Yeah, please. We'll put it on the Twitter.
Yeah, it's Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby. He acts like a dog. I don't know why we named him Bobby. Well, you look at him, you go, "That's a Bobby." And then Murphy is the oldest one, and then Shiva, that's the only lady.
Shiva, huh?
Yeah, which I thought was like a great name. And then they were like, "Oh, it's the tiger's name in Walking Dead," you know?
Yeah, but I also think it's a tiger's name in another thing too. That is a good name.
It's Shiva. A good name. Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah.
Shiva.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the other one? So you've named 3.
Oh, Ellie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's from that game. That's from that video game that you play.
Yeah, The Last of Us. And then you also have a dog, right?
Yeah, Yoshi. After Mario's fuck object.
So you're just living in a barn over there, huh?
Yeah, dude. It's not bad. Well, I never really had animals like growing up. I remember being when I was really little, we had a dog, and then it would be a situation where if we were all out of the house, but my dad was home, he would bring it to the what do you call that? Shelter.
Okay.
And then we'd come home and he would tell us, this happened like 4 or 5 times. He would say, "Oh, the dog ran away. I can't find it. I've been looking for it." But then my mom would just go to the shelter and it would be there. And he'd be like, "Fuck." Like he never had it figured out. And I think one time he gave it to a friend, and then my mom was like, "Call him and tell him he's got to bring the dog back." That was like my only relationship with a dog growing up.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
But the dog was terrible. The dog literally would one time jumped out of a window onto the roof.
Yeah.
And then to come back in, jumped through the window next to it.
Like, and broke the window, shattered the window?
So 2 windows. So to exit the house, it broke a window. And then to enter the house, it broke another window. This thing was a fucking hoss, dude.
How big was this dog that it could just break through windows and feel nothing?
Like a German Shepherd Husky mix or something.
Oh my God.
Big boy, all white.
Jesus
Smokey.
Christ.
Smokey was his name. Then we gave him my aunt. And then my aunt is just one of those like immobile ladies. So the dog just kind of wasn't as active, you know? You know, like when it starts becoming its owner.
Yeah.
And so it just started like smoking cigarettes and being a little cunty.
Yeah, chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. The fucking Smokey named after Chris Tucker's character in Friday.
So I don't no, I mean definitely not that, because it was before that. I think that's when they got him.
How do you get fired on your day off?
But his name was Smokey, and then we gave him to my aunt, and then she got a German Shepherd, and she named the German Shepherd Bandit, and so it's Smokey and Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit.
That's good. I was gonna shit on that, but that was a good move on your aunt.
Yeah, it's bad.
My mom has a dog right now named Bear, and that dog,
adorable.
Yes, it's all adorable.
Its eyes work and stuff.
Its eyes are great. Yeah, it's a rescue dog, and he has so much anxiety that literally I've never.
And it's a Shih Tzu.
No, it's a fucking huge dog. It's like she went from like having 4 Shih Tzus to this dog that's like, the dog's like 90 pounds, and it's fucking huge.
Why do you think she got it?
I don't know. She wanted another dog. Like
she grinds on it at night.
Ew.
Think about it, dude.
You think my mom fucks the dog?
I'm saying, think about this. She's single, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And she had tiny dogs her whole life.
Yep.
And she's going, "I don't have a boyfriend. I got to get a dog this time. Oh, I want a dog that I could at least cuddle with, and possibly hold on to its balls while you know."
No, my mom hates this dog.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but she hated your father and she fucked him too, right?
That's true.
Think about it.
It's true. I am seeing a pattern here. But
Damn.
the dog is so untrained. I mean, it knows how to sit and knows how to like lay down, and it knows how to like tell you when it has to pee and everything. But like, it's so fucking untrained that it's annoying. And it's not even like an untrained little dog where you're like, "Get out of here," and you like kick it in the face and make it, you get out of here, little rat. It's a big fucking dog. So you're like, so it's kind of intimidating. And like, it looks at you and I'm like, I feel scared. I feel like, if you've ever been in a room where like a big guy that could kill you walks in and he's also unstable. You know what I mean? Where you're like, geez, I want to get out of this room. He's like looking at you. I'm like, I'm like giving him money.
Yeah, there's a few comics like that.
That
guy is not well.
Yeah. There's like comics who have been to jail that you're like, Jesus
I don't know why they continue booking this person. Not even kind of funny enough for this to be happening.
I know. I mean,
the women have vocally said they're scared. But all right, he's on the 10 and the 11:30. Okay, perfect. Oh, the latest ones. So he'll be following them home.
Great. Yeah, I can't wait to be with this guy at night.
Yeah, with the Night Stalker. That's what we call him. And his spot is at 12:45 at night. Interesting.
Hopefully it goes well so he doesn't take it out on me. Yeah. That's what this dog is like. Yeah. So it's like, oh God. And it's it's a rescue with all this anxiety, and they're like, it's like that Bill Burr bit where they're like, you can't pet it from this side. You have to like, you don't go around its head to pet it.
Don't surprise it too much.
It has to see your hand. And I'm like, you've gotten this fucking 90-pound thing that you can't scare.
Yeah, the war machine.
And I'm not even scaring. I'm not even going like, boo. I'm like, I can't even pet it in a way that it doesn't like or it will kill me.
It's not fair. And you're a clumsy guy.
I'm so clumsy.
Setting up for failure.
Yeah, it's setting up to get my fucking jugular bit.
You're gonna fucking accidentally trip on it, and then it's gonna bite your leg off.
Yeah, this dog doesn't even yelp. When you step on its foot, it goes, ow.
Hey, man, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I yelled at you, dude. It's just that hurt.
No, you step on its foot, and it just goes like this. It just goes and just looks at you and goes, you done fucked up. You done fucked up now. That's what the dog says.
It's just you getting thrown out the door.
Yeah, Jazzy Jeff style.
Yeah.
I just wake up with it holding an ice pick in front of me. It's a scary dog, man. And like, one time I was with my ex and we went back to my mom's house, and the dog just started growling. I've never seen this dog do this before, but it was like at my ex, and I just go like, just give him a little pet, which is the worst thing to do. And the dog went and like bit at her, and she had like a mark right here on her lip, and I was incredibly embarrassed.
Yeah, I think when dogs bite people, they got to put them down, right? I always thought that was like a law, but now I'm looking at it and I go, that's probably not a law. It's probably a decision that two parties make somehow.
Yeah.
And it involves like, fuck, are you going to take me to court? All right, I'll just kill it.
Yeah. I'd rather you kill this dog than
continue to bother me.
Yeah, and also have to pay lawyer fees.
Dude, but that happens sometimes. Okay, so when I was a kid, my buddy had a Rottweiler, and this other kid we knew went to his house to hang out, and the Rottweiler bit his head, and like he had to get stitches and stuff.
Wow.
And he apologized, blah, blah, blah. It was like a young Rottweiler, they were in the middle of training it. So it was getting training, but it wasn't there yet. Bit his fucking head.
Wow.
And then I remember they put the dog to sleep, but then they sued them anyway. Like the people sued them anyway to also pay for, the hospital bills and stuff.
Oh, that's so immoral.
I guess. Yeah. But I mean, what if you can't pay hospital bills? That's the other part though. Yeah. Like you're in court and it's
sell the dog. It's
like, what are we, Your Honor, I killed my best friend because of this situation. I think we're even.
Yeah, well, and then the judge just goes, well, hopefully you don't have to pay for a funeral. Boom.
Yeah, wow, you're right. Some cold shit. Yeah. Sitting there, no dog, no friend.
I want to be a judge. I feel like judge is like the highest power. Like who is more powerful than a judge? The president?
Yeah, but then judges throw out cases that, like, okay, right, the last situation, all these judges threw out court cases that were, I mean, it was about voter fraud, but it was being presented by a president's legal team, right? So yeah, judges have like all the power.
Jesus.
That's why I don't know any judges, because I don't think they hang out with people. Like at a very early age, they figure out they want to rule the land.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never met anyone that's like, I'm trying to be a judge.
What movie have you ever seen where the judge is the good guy? You're always like afraid of the gavel, and you're rooting for the person that is in front of the judge,
Yeah.
Like fucking Mel Gibson in Braveheart or something.
Yeah, all this Western media really, really fucking puts it into our heads that the judge is like the be all end all. Like, even when a judge is like, oh, I'll allow it, in our heads watching it, we go, good judge. Oh, that's nice. Thank you,
But I
judge.
think it
Thank
is.
you.
It's all part of it, and they just get to do whatever they want. And then you see that friendly judge. That's like a guy on the internet who's viral.
No.
Where every time like they go see him, he sees like the human in them.
Okay.
Every time. You don't know about this person? He's an old man. Hey, maybe he's like an Italian or something.
Is it the guy that when the guy who like drives his son to work or something? There was like an old
there's stuff like that.
Like,
a guy will be in for like tickets, and then it's like, sir, I have to speed every day to work because then when I get to work,
because if I slow down, I become gay.
Yes, exactly. If I'm a minute late, my
boss
beats the shit out of me.
Yeah. And he's like,
and then he goes, okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
I love
and then
that.
he sends him back to his life and does nothing about the clearly illegal treatment of the boss to the person.
And then the judge goes to his mansion and his feet up on whatever person is laying on his knees and hands in front of him, in front of the chair, and goes, what a hard day I have been being a hero.
Yeah. Gets to wear a nice robe.
Yeah. He has a smoking pipe made out of children's fingers.
Yeah.
I like those videos, the judge videos, when like a teenager is like, fuck you, man, and the judge is like, what?
Oh, those are my favorite. And they're like,
what?
I said, fuck your ass, sir. And he's like, why would you say that to me? Because no direction.
Because I hate you.
Yeah. And then the really good videos
no direction
are like them figuring it out. Do you ever see that fucking sad video where the drill sergeant is yelling at a little kid or whatever, and he says something where he's like, I'm not your daddy, you want me to be your daddy? And the little kid is like, yes sir, please.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like, please be my dad. And he's like, fuck kid, god damn it, I don't know what I'm doing here. And then he just he hugs him. Give me a hug.
Oh, dude,
he just wants a dad.
Did you ever go on
to yell at him? That's how fucking shattered his brain is.
Yes,
you go, sir, please, man. I need whatever this torture is. Yes.
Please, I need some sort of something to push me.
Yeah, the guy's yelling at his face. Do you want this? Sure, anything.
Did you ever go on that prison trip? Remember when there was like a there's a time in high school when they ask parents to pay the school to take their kids to get yelled at and have piss thrown on them in prison.
Yeah, so I mean, I remember going to court and seeing
court.
Yeah, you go. I think every high school does that. No, where you go to like your local court, and whoever's in that day, you get to watch. Which fuck you. If I'm going to court for anything and a school shows up, hey, we're rescheduling, Your Honor. I didn't know I was a part of a fucking TV show.
Yeah,
I'd flip out. I'd be like, this is not after school programming.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to plead to an old man in front of
plead guilty for having my wiener out. In front of all these cool high school kids.
Yeah, you just totally change your
change your demeanor and story. Yeah.
Right?
I'll go to jail. Hey, whatever you want.
Yeah. You just hear. Yeah.
She's like, whoa, dude, who farted it? Your Honor. Kids, am I right? This is crazy, dude. How can I take you seriously?
You go, the judge goes, so this is your first offense. So, and then the guy goes, it just farts and goes, safety.
He leans back, 2 thumbs up.
That is so fucking when he says safety.
Do you swear? Fuck. Continue. Sorry, what?
Sorry, I do.
Yeah,
swear.
I swear, dude. I do what I want. I swear to what?
I smoke cigarettes.
Fuck shit,
too.
balls, ass. Yep, that's me.
Wow, sir, your demeanor changed ever since these 16-year-olds walked in.
Are you impressionable, sir? Is that why you decided to drive home drunk that night?
Yeah, well, I was doing my podcast. And he looks back at him. I was on Louis J. Gomez's show, right, kids?
Mm-hmm. You impress the kids, you got to bring up Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
That's how you impress the kids.
Or
he used to date
Chalamet.
Ariana Grande. Anyway, yeah, we've hung out at a few 7-Elevens with each other.
You know what I say? I go, what would Pete Davidson do in this situation?
Yeah.
You know?
And then I flip the table. I flip the script.
Yeah. And I scratch at my eyes in front of the judge.
Thing? That's so. People shit on him for that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, so how do you feel? So your album came out, right? And then a funny thing to say is so Tom, our friend Tom did a funny thing where he like added Amy Schumer and he said, hey, check this out, right? Which is funny because you that situation with you and Amy Schumer, right?
Yes.
But isn't it also like, fuck, he actually tagged a human being in this and now I'm still a part of this, or you don't give a shit?
She gets tagged in so much shit that involves me that, I mean...
Probably just so much shit in general, too. I'm like...
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Chuck Schumer is in the news every day.
Yeah.
And they're probably just like, you dumb bitch, what's your cousin doing, or whatever he is to her.
And people love to hate her, so they're always tagging her in... Okay.
They're always... the cat up here.
They're always tagging her in shit that is probably incredibly depressing, so... I think, I mean, at this point, me and her are tied together through souls because, you know, whatever is annoying her is also I'm getting. So whatever. But I thought that was funny. And if she retweets it, hey, that's a win-win for me. I'm not going to tweet at her to do it. I'm not even going to retweet Tom's tweet. I'll just like it and I'll go.
How are you feeling with the love you've been getting from the album?
You know, it's very strange. I feel good. I feel a lot of positivity, but I'm also
he froze as he was.
Oh wow, you just froze.
About That's to crazy. Say how he feels about it. Makes me so happy.
You just froze when you did that.
I thought you
froze. Whoa, you gotta fix your fucking internet, dude. My internet's fine.
Yeah, it actually did just say that my internet connection is unstable. I can't even argue.
Well, luckily, we only have about 5 minutes left, so...
My internet connection is losing its mind, losing it.
Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
Fine.
Yeah, so...
So what were you saying? I missed all of that. So how are you feeling about the album? It's very funny the praise you're getting thrusted upon you. Yeah,
I feel good. It feels like a lot of positive love, but I've also I just feel alone, dude. I feel depressed. I feel alone. I feel like there's this hole right here. I'm exhausted. You know, I don't feel very good mentally, but, you know.
Maybe go on vacation, dude. Maybe go to Disney.
I was thinking about that. I was like, I think I need to go on a vacation because I am burning the candle at every end. I'm not even burning it at both ends. I have taken the candle and I have thrown it in a fireplace. The candle is on fire right now.
Yeah, give yourself a little vacay because it's crazy. You should be on cloud 9. So you're just torturing yourself because either one, you're too influenced by music and movies and you think you're supposed to without even realizing 100%. You're supposed to.
Yep.
Or you just have like a deficiency.
And
you need some vitamin D, dude. My dude needs to go to Miami.
Dude, I just need this is why people say behind every great man is a great woman. I need a great woman to just fucking give me a hug, you know, and go
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Oh, okay. Because
I think you need to relax.
Yeah.
You need to be in the ocean, dude. With a drink that fits the ocean. I'm not good with drinks yet. I'll have some of those figured out probably this summer. Yeah, so you have a pina colada.
What's a non-alcoholic drink that you can have at the beach?
Oh, because you can't drink. Yeah, because you can't drink.
It's not that I can't drink. I'm choosing not to drink.
Yeah, you're choosing not to.
I'm 45 days in.
That's pretty cool.
To a lifetime. So.
Wow. How sweet is that?
Yeah, I've been going to meetings and stuff. It's pretty great, you know?
Have you really? You've been to one or two?
I've gone to 2 meetings, yeah.
And you like them?
They're okay. They're very weird. They're very like serious. You know,
are you worried that it becomes like an open mic? Or you think that's there's more trust in it where you go,
there's more trust in it.
Yeah, that would involve judgment. To sit there and go, damn, this feels like an open mic. Would be you not paying attention that much?
Yeah, well, sometimes I'm just like bored with like the second one I went to, it was a bigger one.
He says sometimes, yeah, he's only been to 2.
I've only been to 2.
Well, look, on occasion when I go there, I fall asleep.
Well, you could turn off the
whole time.
On the second one, it was a really big group, so I just every time I was like, I just turned off the camera and I was like,
Oh, because you're on Zoom.
So much, yeah. And then the other ones, the first one I went to was like, that was nice, but no one was like cracking jokes or anything. It was like, we were just talking. I didn't really say much. I said like a couple of things, and then I was like, "Thank you." Please don't look at me
like,
anymore.
You guys are the pros. I just want to observe.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
But yeah, I think I need a fucking vacation, dude, and I would love to. I
really dude, everybody needs one.
I know, but I would like to go on vacation alone, but I really would like to be with someone who makes me laugh, who I can also kiss,
Of course.
So if you want to come with me,
I don't think it's gonna happen. I just got an email about the airline because of Skankfest, because I replanned, the flight back when it was rescheduled, and now they updated my flight again. But I haven't talked to Lewis in a minute about what's going on.
I don't think it's happening, dude.
There's no way,
I would cancel that flight and get your credit.
Yeah.
Was that the cat?
Yeah, that's never happened. The cat jumped up on the bed, and then the other cat like jumped on it. They act like sexual with each other, but like none of them have balls.
Ew.
Yeah, they all got their balls.
You have gay cats
or whatever. Oh no. So that was a boy to a girl, but he's like, I'm not gonna do anything,
Yeah, pussy.
Yeah, he has no
literally
idea.
Pussy.
Doesn't know what's.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow us on Twitter. We have our own Garbage Days Twitter. And,
yes, we do. Yes, we do. So and we have our own YouTube page. Follow our YouTube.
The YouTube
Garbage
is huge.
Days.
If anything, follow the YouTube.
Yeah, just follow that. You get to watch us do this.
Rate and review.
Yeah.
Comment on the YouTube.
Yeah. I like comments. I like writing. You write a thing, you reach out, you go, hey man, I really like that. Or you go, hey man, the fuck is that? What is
don't do that second one for sure.
Don't do that idea.
But yeah, and the big one this week is just listen to the album, everybody.
Yes, and listen to Brendan's album, which I bought and listened to and love very much.
Oh,
and
you
saw I bought it, right? I had to like
I think I did
had
see
to
that.
show my proof, yeah.
Yeah, you could have bought it and not listened to it. And that's the same thing to me.
Well,
or just send me $10.
That's true. Yeah.
If you listen to it on Spotify and you have $10, just Venmo me the $10.
Well, yeah, and I have again, I don't have Spotify, but I do have the Apple Music thing, and I could totally listen to it for free.
It's on everything. So yeah, you can listen to it. If you listen to it for free, people just send me money. Okay. So we love you very much.
$10. It's $10 for a great album. Mm-hmm. And then more to come.
And I have to shit so bad. So have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Adios, my friends.